Here's a quick video on my experience in Vlore. But first I got to show you this Airbnb in Durrës. Real modern Airbnb. It was so beautiful. Everything was brand new. Hot water, endless. AC, amazing. Big deck. Extra bedroom I didn't even use. $350 a month. Cannot beat that. Also in Durrës, I got a taste of just some rundown stuff. It looks like there was a excavator on the beach that had been sitting there for a while. Stray dogs, just chilling.
Just a stray dog.
Anyways, I drove to Vlore. I rented a car. Overall, it was nice and smooth until I ran into a pedestrian on the road. I'm doing 75. All of a sudden, we got heavy brakes, and this lady pops up out of nowhere. She's in the center, walking. I guess they're panhandling on the freeway. Driving into Vlore, you're going to come into a few of the main streets. It's really nice along the beach. You're going to see nice buildings. The buildings are really nice because they have, all of them have balconies. Along the beach there, you got your cafes, restaurants, pizzerias. The main streets had pretty much everything you needed. They had little grocery stores, cell phone, whatnot. A lot of fashion. As far as food, the food was amazing.
Okay, we got tuna tacos.
What they say is true. The fresh fish, the fresh seafood, the pastas. It's just a good Mediterranean food. And the pastas are on par with some Italian spots that I've tried. Just really, really fresh. And there's all these little markets and little stores around. If you ever need something, you could always get something here and there. And then they have these huge wide sidewalks. And then they have a bike lane strictly for bikes. Now if you want to go to a more well-manicured area, you can go to Old Town where they have the historical buildings and some government buildings, historical statues and monuments. But everywhere you go, even though you see nice buildings, you are going to run into a lacking of infrastructure, I should say. As for the weather, you are on the Adriatic Sea, so I was there in January, February. It got pretty windy, a couple storms came through, and it got cold, like below freezing cold. So just be prepared. If you're going to get an Airbnb on the beach in January, February, make sure your balcony is facing the sun, so at least you can get some day heat. But yeah, the wind got pretty heavy. It was howling for a minute in my building where I stayed. The howling was so bad I went out to see what the hell was going on. And turns out that the building, the way it's built, they have these windows on the sides and the stairs are in the middle. But these windows, the locks are broken, so they're slamming all night. And I ended up fixing it myself. But yeah, they're slamming all night. Nobody did anything about it. They just let them slam, and it's hard to sleep. Overall, though, the Airbnbs are awesome. They're huge. Hot water tanks inside. You got your bidet. You got your views. You got your balcony. It's beautiful on the beach. Taking a walk during sunset. Everybody likes to walk out there. I was walking every day, but I was exploring other areas. I went back in the neighborhoods. Not only the beach. The beach is always nice, obviously, but when you go back in the neighborhoods, you're gonna get an awakening, and you're gonna see a lacking of infrastructure, and you're gonna see a lot of trash, and you're gonna see canals that run through these neighborhoods, and they end up emptying into the ocean there, which makes you think twice about where to swim in the summertime. You're going to see dogs, just, dozens of stray dogs everywhere. That's a big disconnect. I just didn't see. I saw these people with these Gucci handbags, and everybody's driving Mercedes and Audis, and these aren't, your baseline Mercedes, Audis. These are ones with the big motors. Got the V8s in them, and they're expensive there also, even though they're not imported as far as the United States. Poor dogs are everywhere. Everywhere you go, look at the poor dog. They're outside the grocery store, out by the garbage, and then you see these people driving these Range Rovers and big Mercedes and G-Wagons, and kind of makes you think, what's going on over here. I built 2 cardboard boxes. Cost me like $2. They spend their money in other places, like nice football stadiums with dope canopy dugouts and
football pitch.
All that stuff. But right outside that stadium, you got just garbage and buildings with wires everywhere. And yes, there's a big disconnect there. It's just weird to experience. But yeah, just abandoned buildings mostly was the surprise for me. I mean, everywhere you went, everywhere you turned. And then there were condos, brand new condos that were never finished. Brand new buildings, never finished. Yeah, no, the sidewalks, don't look for sidewalks. There's no sidewalk. It's just a road. And trash, there's going to be trash everywhere. So just get used to it when you go back in those neighborhoods. I'm trying to show you guys what a lot of the YouTube videos are not showing about Vlore. They just show the beach and the summertime and how nice it is, but there's a disconnect. There's a big disconnect going on.
What's going on here?
It's safe, but it's just ran down. There's garbage everywhere in those small neighborhoods. Just building after building, and overall, the people are amazing. They're very friendly. They just were taught, I guess, at a young age, not to really care about the dogs, and I don't know, maybe there's an infrastructure problem. There's no money.
Another abandoned building. This is right here from the beach. The beach over there. It used to be a nice hotel, I guess. Had a little palm tree entrance. Now it's nothing. There ain't shit in here. Oh, it's flooded. Looks like water in there. Shit. This place is ran down. What the fuck? Oh yeah, that's flooded. It's all water.